You've probably heard of the Crypto.com debit card, but what if you wanted to issue your very own cryptocurrency-backed debit card? In today's video, I'll be introducing Swipe.io, which is a program that allows any business to issue its very own crypto-powered debit card. Swipe.io takes care of all the heavy lifting, the KYC, and allows this to be a simple, easy-to-use process. Hey everyone, and welcome. This is Robert with Altcoin Buzz, and in today's video I'm really excited to cover Swipe.io, which the primary functionality which we'll be discussing here in this video is the ability to issue a crypto-backed debit card. Now, like I said, you've probably heard of the Crypto.com debit card, which I did a review here I think about a couple months ago. A debit card that allows you to use cryptocurrency to spend on everyday transactions, but that's more from a user perspective. What if you're a business that wants to issue a debit card for other people to use? That is where Swipe.io comes into play. So the primary focus is on issuing these debit cards, but they also do have some additional features, some functionality, decentralized exchange that I want to cover in this video as well. So I want to start off by saying that the main point of this video is this incredible cards program. So Swipe powers a robust platform that enables businesses to create card programs for users to spend on anything globally. So a lot of the issue that we run into sometimes with cryptocurrencies are great. We like cryptocurrencies, but not every merchant is going to want to accept Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum. So what a lot of these cryptocurrency-based debit cards do is they're kind of like a prepaid card. You will deposit $500 of Bitcoin Cash, and then when you actually go to spend this cryptocurrency, the merchant, they're not going to get Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum. They're simply going to be paid in the underlying fiat. So it's the best of both worlds. It allows you to spend cryptocurrency, to live off that cryptocurrency, but it allows the merchant to be paid in fiat for whatever jurisdiction that they may live in. So there's obviously a number of advantages, a number of reasons why a business might want to issue one of its own cryptocurrency-based debit cards. However, it can be hard when we talk about regulatory compliance, KYC, all of these different things. So Swipe makes this easy and allows businesses to create, manage, and distribute these virtual and physical cards, while Swipe takes care of all the regulatory, compliance, and network responsibilities to quickly launch the program with their banking partners and direct licenses. On top of that, Swipe gives you the ability to tokenize your card for a touchless experience with Swipe-powered cards that enable access to Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. So not only are they giving us the ability to issue a physical card, we can also issue a virtual card, and on top of that, we can integrate with these various mobile payment platforms as well. In addition to having Swipe.io take care of all the compliance, the KYC, all the regulatory stuff, so they will do all of that for you. As it says here, Swipe handles all of the KYC and identity verification. So let's suppose I'm wanting to issue the ROB cryptocurrency token debit card. I don't need to go through KYC. I'm not going to have to be checking passports, checking IDs, verifying it. Swipe.io will take care of absolutely all of that for me. So all I have to do is focus on promoting my card, demonstrating its use case, and distributing it to my customers. They take care of all the regulatory, all the KYC, all of that kind of heavy lifting behind launching my card. Not only that, but I have the ability to offer, as I said, both a physical card and a virtual card. So one thing that I think is really neat is that if you issue a physical card while your customer is waiting on this, they will actually be able to provide a virtual card so that they can use that in its place. So this is my Crypto.com card. I really like it. I think it's really cool. I've done a full video on it. If y'all want to check that video out, it is a really cool card. That being said, right now there was so many people trying to get into it, so many people that there was such a high demand that probably took over 2 months to actually get to me. So with Swipe.io, I would have the ability to have a virtual card while I'm waiting on that physical card to arrive. On top of that, this makes it easy for you to customize the level of control over your card. So you can issue cards with a variety of different features, such as foreign transactions, locking the card, reissuing lost cards, different kinds of restrictions, PIN controls, and more. So with these cards, again, maybe I'm issuing my card, I might not know a whole lot about it, how it works, but I can implement these features that are going to be beneficial for the end users. And then on top of that, I get real-time access to the transactions presented with their real-time authorization solution. So in theory, that's pretty cool, but what we really want to do is we want to take a look at some of the facts and the figures behind this. What it says is that 99% uptime for the APIs that power the platform. So Obviously, when we talk about spending money, when we talk about purchasing things, no one wants to go to the store and have their card declined because of some kind of technical issue. And with this, 99% uptime is obviously a good thing. 135 different cryptocurrencies supported globally with near perfect interchange rates, and then 30 countries supported globally and growing. Now, this is what I think is absolutely amazing. We talk about partnerships a lot, and a lot of the cryptocurrency projects they'll say Binance is a partner, Coinbase is a partner, but partnerships are cool. But having clients is even better. Check this out. Top clients of this are Binance. Binance, yes, the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchange, is a client for Swipe.io. So if that is not a huge vote of confidence, if that doesn't give you the confirmation that this project has at least something that's pretty useful, then that's a really strong use case in my opinion. On top of that, FTX as well. So now that we talked about the features, a little bit of the benefits, we need to talk about pricing, because remember, this is a service. This is something that they're doing a lot of the heavy lifting for us. So there's two different pricing options when we talk about Swipe.io. There's their standard and their premium. And even with the standard, you get a lot of benefits, including that on-demand issuing, push provisioning for digital payments, the temporary and until the physical arrives. So remember, when I said I was waiting for that Crypto.com card, even with the standard feature, we're getting that virtual card to use while we wait on that physical card. KYC obviously going to be included. Now, the setup fee for this is $25,000 with a 2.5% processing fee. These fees are going to be paid in their SXP token, which I will discuss a little bit later on. $6 per virtual card and then $12 per physical card. So obviously, there's an initial setup fee for them to kind of get everything configured for you, and then you're paying on a per card basis. On top of that, they also have the premium feature, which gives you a little bit more advantages, including the on-demand issuing. Again, same as standard, marketing support, cardholder benefits program, and the cashback rewards program. So with the standard card, we can't necessarily implement rewards or cashback. With the premium card, we can give our customers certain perks, such as 1% cashback after they spend a certain amount, right? We can give them points. We can give them loyalty incentives. With this, now this is the cool thing about premium. If you have 300,000 SXP tokens, they will waive that 25,000 setup fee. There will be a 1% processing fee, so quite a bit of a savings there, down from 2.5% to 1%, $4 per virtual card, so saving money there, and then only $8 per physical card versus $12 per physical card with the other programs. So if you are interested in this, if you do want to go through this, they do have a contact form at the bottom of their website where you can request an invitation to Swipe issuing. So you simply fill out your company name, email, the country, and what type of package you are looking for. So in and of itself, if that's all that Swipe did, that would be pretty cool. The ability to allow companies or businesses to issue these cryptocurrency-based debit cards without having to really do any of the heavy lifting themselves, that's pretty cool. But Swipe does not stop there. Swipe is also a decentralized trading protocol that enables cross-chain automated market maker protocols on Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum. So I won't spend as much time on this as I did with the debit card issuing, because this is something that's going to be relatively familiar. It does have advantages, it does have benefits, but if you've used Uniswap, if you've used PancakeSwap, a lot of the features, a lot of the functionalities will seem somewhat familiar to you. So total all-time volume on this exchange is about $207 million with liquidity of $4.39 million. So the main selling point of this exchange is that it's an automated market maker built on Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum. So a lot of the tokens that we see, a lot of the exchanges, they're focused on one. PancakeSwap being absolutely huge on Binance Smart Chain, Uniswap obviously being very big on the Ethereum chain. So with this, we have the ability to switch from one chain to another pretty much instantly. And what I want to show you is how incredibly easy this is. So if we go to exchange, we want to swap from one token to another. So again, this is really simple. It's an incredibly easy way to swap cryptocurrency without having to go through a centralized exchange. Again, like I said, you've used Uniswap, you've used PancakeSwap. Functionality here, the way that you go through this is going to seem similar, but just to go through the details, if we go to exchange and then swap, it will bring up a simple interface where we select what token we want to go from, what token we want to go to. It will tell us how much it's going to charge us. So the minimum we receive for 100 USDC will be 0.049 ETH. Liquidity provider fee will be 0.3 USDC, and it shows us the route that trading pair will take. So That's pretty standard for the course, but what I like is it's incredibly easy to switch from doing an Ethereum trade to a Binance Smart Chain. So I don't have to go from Uniswap to PancakeSwap. All I've got to do is simply click on Binance. Not only is it automatically going to take me to the Binance swap functionality, it's automatically going to switch over my MetaMask for me to the correct network. So I've switched from the Ethereum network, I've switched over to Binance Smart Chain, and again, you can see the same thing here, switching from 100 USDC over to that BNB token. So that's pretty cool. Liquidity provider fee, again, it is going to be at 0.3%, so that's pretty standard. That's whether you're using Uniswap, PancakeSwap, pretty much everything in the industry is set at that 0.3% liquidity provider fee. So on top of that, liquidity providers do earn 0.3% fees, as I was showing you with those trades. Those fees are proportional to their share in the pool. The fees are accrued in real time. They can be claimed simply by withdrawing that liquidity. So let's suppose that I do indeed want to add liquidity. I'm simply going to enter the amount of one token that I want to put in. So let's suppose Ethereum. I'm going to enter a second token, and remember that what it's going to do with this is it's going to require us to put in equal amounts of both pairs. So if I put in 100 USDT, it's automatically going to say you need to put in 0.05 ETH. So we've got to deposit equal amounts, and then we will get trading fees proportionate to our stake in the pool. So once we've actually got those LP tokens, once we've deposited funds into the liquidity pools, we can actually take those LP tokens, roll them over, and begin farming them as well for some increased APY. So you can see here, going between DAI and USDC, APY on that about 24%. Some of these are really high though. Wrapped ETH, Wrapped Tether, 72%. USDC coin to Wrapped Ether, 77.57%. So obviously, a fully functional DeFi suite is here. The ability to swap, the ability to earn liquidity provider fees, as well as farming those LP tokens. Now, with that being said, it's a DeFi protocol, so obviously we are going to have some kind of DeFi governance, decentralized governance, where we're using that underlying SXP token to vote on proposals. So swipe staking cross-chain proposal, swipe staking rewards upgrade, a lot of these things are all being fulfilled by the community, by those SXP token holders. So as usual, I would like to talk just a little bit about the tokenomics, the price action of the coin before closing out this video. One thing that I always like to say is I am not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what not to do. This is not financial advice from me or from Altcoin Buzz. It is simply information for you to make your own decisions. That being said, you can see that the SXP token, that swipe token, is currently sitting at about $1.90, up over 290% for the year. Again, the last couple months or so, crypto's just been having a little bit of a rough go, but for the year, again, up over 290%. Most active exchanges trading at Binance, as well as a couple others that I'm familiar with, such as PancakeSwap and MEXC Global. So a variety of different exchanges there. If you do want to purchase that token, you've got a few different choices. Now, the governance function of this token is just one of the many functions. So it is a DeFi protocol. That SXP token is required for governance, for voting on those changes, upgrades to the protocol. But remember, it also has utility in that you earn a little bit of that through the liquidity program. So when you're a liquidity provider, not only do you get those LP fees, but you get the SXP token. And then the big one for me is that this SXP token, even if you're not interested in the DeFi, even if you are not interested in anything to do with that liquidity provider, it still has a real world use case in that it is used for these fees with their debit card program. So you're wanting to set up your debit card. Some of those processing fees, as you can see here, are paid in SXP. So a lot of different use cases for the token. And that's one thing I always like to tell people. When you're looking at a token, yes, the price action is important. Yes, going up, going down is important. Market cap is important. Trading volume, all of those things are important. But what's really important to me is what is the use case? What does this token actually do? What functionality does it have? So just to wrap everything up, as you can see here, Swipe.io really offering a lot of different products and services for the cryptocurrency market. Obviously, that decentralized exchange, the ability to swap, earn liquidity, earn APY, all of that. But the big one for me, and the thing that I think is the coolest thing, is this ability to issue your own cryptocurrency-based debit cards. So obviously, like you can see here, partners, not just partners, but top clients, Binance and FTX, absolutely huge. So an interesting project, a lot of great features. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and that you got something out of it. As always, I would like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.